Alright, Shalom. Alright, we're the Hebrew Israelites. Come out here week in and week out, prophesying the downfall of America, which is known as Babylon the Great, in the Holy Scriptures. Alright, we give all praise, honor, and glory to
Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Ba'ashem, Harakakadash.
Alright, which is the true name of the Father and the Son, Yahweh, Yahushai. Alright, which this world knows as God and Jesus Christ. We give double honors to our elders and apostles, which are a great millstone who ruled well and taught us all this truth. Alright, and shalom, peace, love, and blessings to the hopefully elect scattered throughout the four corners of the world, pushing the word of truth and the sincerity, and also the brothers and sisters that listen to these videos and are edified and believe in how God should be shot. So, I don't really got it.
Isaiah chapter 19 verse 14, Yahweh have mingled a perverse spirit in the midst thereof.
Yeah. There's a perverse spirit in this place. Everybody in this society is bugged out. Alright? And Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai had mingled that perverse spirit through Esau Edom. Give me Sirach, the 10th chapter. Because Esau Edom, which is the so-called white man, which is the devil, according to the Bible, right? Which, you know, they're getting ready to remove us off of YouTube, man. The Lord is literally taking us out of the public eye. You know, pretty soon you ain't gonna have the truth on YouTube anymore. You're just gonna have, you know, your nice little cat videos and your gaming streams. You know, your makeup tutorials, your transgender community videos, so on and so forth. All the things that you love in this society that are perverse and wicked and vain and don't profit you, that's going to be all over the YouTube. And we're going to be pushed on some back page, pretty much, man. Which that's a good thing. Because the majority of people don't listen to the word anyway. Alright, so the Lord right now is gonna make it to where it's harder to find the truth.
Amos chapter 8 verse 11, behold, the days come, saith Yahweh, that I will send a famine in the land, not a famine of bread, nor thirst for water, but of hearing the words of Yahweh.
Yeah, so pretty soon, you're actually not gonna see us at all anymore. You're not going to be able to find the word at all anymore. Right now, Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai is making it harder to find. He's about to make it harder to find the word. All right, because we're gonna end up going on daily motion when this YouTube thing gets cut. You know, because these Edomites, they're so upset you can't even put the word Esau or Edom in the titles of your videos anymore. They'll cut your videos down. Now Esau, just calling you by your biblical nationality is hateful.
Man, that's a sign of the times, man. Don't bring all this scripture in. This is St. Matthew chapter 24, verse 14. And this gospel of the kingdom shall be preached in all the world for a witness unto all nations, and then shall the end come.
Yeah, so this word has been preached to all the world, man. Using the internet to get all across the globe. The unicorn, that's why brothers waking up all over the place, man. You know, now we're in the times of the Lord actually pulling back his word. So so you know that Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai is getting ready to make his move, man. But this is a move. This is a move that the Lord is making right now. Alright? Pulling the word back. It's not gonna be so easily found anymore. You're gonna have to really want to hear the words to find it these days, these coming days. All right, and then there's gonna be a time when they shut down the internet, and there's gonna be a time when they ban the Bible. They're gonna incriminate you, all right, for speaking truth. Which that's what they're already doing to these different whistleblowers. They incriminate them, man. for coming out and telling people the truth of what's going on behind closed doors in the American government. All right? What's really going on over in the Middle East and places like that. Right? They're actually incriminating people for telling the truth, man. You know, and it's going to come all the way to the streets. All right, they're going to set up this mark of the beast system, which is already here. All right, they have programs, they have pre-crime programs to where they monitor your social media. They have cameras that can detect body language and different patterns. All right, and they claim that they can stop crime before it even happens. Yeah, so they can see the different things that you're. Hey, that's why you see the elders talking about brothers on social media, because Esau's monitoring that, and all he has to do is say, "Look at all these things he's posting on social media. He's a terrorist." You know, that's part of that pre-crime thing they got going on, where they monitor your social media based on the things that you're posting. All right, they could lock you up. So you gotta really be careful, man. I don't have any social media. Me personally, I don't deal with them. You know, I don't think these brothers do either.
What? Going back to Amos chapter 8, verse 12, and they shall wander from sea to sea, and from the north even to the east. They shall run to and fro to seek the word of Yahweh, and shall not find it.
Yeah. So when when these people see that they're true, you know, when they see that all these different things that the prophets have been talking about are coming to pass, that when the Lord opens their eyes to it, it's going to be too late, and they're not going to be able to find the words. But they're going to look for a prophet. They're not going to find one. You know, it's going to be like back in the times. The Lord's done this before. There's nothing new under the sun. You could read about it. I think it's like in the 1st or 2nd Kings, maybe. And it was talking about that the word of the Lord was precious in those days. All right. They had not seen a prophet for so many years or whatever. So when this thing gets taken off the air, off the streets, then people are going to count Yahweh Shemashai's words as a precious thing. You know, then they're going to want to learn the truth. But the truth has been out for so long, you know, you can't say that you weren't able to receive mercy. You can't say that you didn't have time to learn the truth. You know, you still have time. But things are getting a lot tighter now. You know?
But,
oh, wait, you know where that's at?
I got 1
Then go back to that. Yeah.
This is 1 Samuel chapter 3, verse 1. And the child Samuel ministered unto Yahweh before Eli. And the word of Yahweh was precious in those days. There was no open vision.
See, that's it. The word of Yahweh was precious in those days. That's why in the scriptures it tells you that Yahweh is going to make a man more precious than fire gold. Right? Because we are the gold, man. Alright? We are Yahweh gold. Alright? Because we receive the words of Yahweh Shai. See, we know what's going on. Okay? And if you don't know Yahweh Shai, you're not doing the will of Yahweh Shai, you're in a predicament, man. You're in a bad place. You know, because as it tells you, there's going to be many that call upon the Lord, and the Lord's not going to hear them, man. And the reason being is because they weren't doing the will of Yahweh Shai, which is to perform what's written in the scripture. Alright? Because the Lord wants perfection. So you have to be perfecting yourself. That's how you're gonna because everybody's getting ready to be judged. All right, go ahead.
It's Isaiah chapter 19, verse 14. Yahweh have mingled a perverse spirit in the midst thereof, and they have caused Egypt to err in every work thereof.
Yeah, it caused Egypt to err in every work thereof, man. And you see the degradation of society, man. All right? You see this place is waxing worse and worse. You know, it's getting to the point where everything that these people do is bugged out, man. You know? These people's mind is continually on some bug out shit, man. You know, and so we got to be conducting ourselves according to the scriptures, so that we be found blameless in the sight of Yahweh Shemel Shai.
As a drunken man staggereth in his own vomit, neither shall there be any work for Egypt which the head or tail, branch or rush may do.
Yeah, that's going into how this society is coming. You know, these jobs are going away. It's getting harder to find work, and the work that is to be found, for the most part, is hard labor. You know, pretty soon the only jobs that you're going to be able to find are hard labor jobs, man. You know. Anybody that's in certain positions, certain higher positions, they already got those spots. You know, you got these different Edomites. They're not going to give up their position, but pretty soon, even their shit's going to get cut. They're gonna be see what Esau wants to do. He wants to get rid of the middle class. He don't want a middle class. He wants rich and poor. That's it. Alright? You know, ruler and slave. That's what Esau wants. And he don't care if Edomites are at the bottom. Only people Esau cares about are rich Edomites, man. Go ahead.
In that day shall Egypt be like unto women, and it shall be afraid and feared, because of the shaking of the hand of Yahweh of hosts, which he shaketh over it.
Yeah, the Lord's about to shake this place up terribly. Alright, go ahead.
And the land of Judah shall be a terror unto Egypt.
Yeah, the land, hey, because what's going to happen when Jake loses his benefits? When Jake got no reason to be docile no more, man. What's going to happen? You know, when the government shuts down, when martial law is implemented, when there are no jobs, when everybody's just poor and hungry on the streets, Jake is gonna go insane, man. All right, because these rich Edomites, they're gonna be doing all right. They're gonna see these different nations in better case than them, and so they're gonna go crazy, man. All right, go ahead.
Everyone that maketh mention thereof shall be afraid in himself, because of the counsel of Yahweh hosts, which he hath determined against it.
Mm-hmm.
How y'all doing, man?
What?
Preaching?
Yeah, we're preaching.
You're here?
If you want to. Free country, right? So the perverse spirit that's mingled in this place is due to the rulers of this place, man. Alright, go ahead. And it tells you about that in the Bible.
There's Sirach 10:1. A wise judge will instruct his people, and the government of a prudent man is well ordered.
A wise judge will instruct his people. Alright? Out of the Bible. See, America is not a land that bases itself upon the laws of the Bible. You know, even people that claim that they believe in the Bible, these Christians, you really get into it with them, and they'll get to the point where they get frustrated and they say, well, man wrote the Bible. So they don't even really believe. All right, we believe in every word of this book. That's what we are faith-based Israelites, man. All right? And so our help, we we believe is going to come from Yahweh Shemel Shai. Well, we know it's going to come from Yahweh Shemel Shai, man. When all hell breaks loose, all right, it's going to take divine intervention for brothers to be able to make it. Because these, hey, this place is about to go into total chaos, man. And if the Lord's not with you, then you're going to get caught up in destruction, man. You're going to get caught up in something. Yahweh Shemel Shai is going to have to be with you in those days, man. That's why we're building it now. We're building that faith now. All right, so that we're not afraid when this thing comes, man. Like, these people are going to be in fear and dread. All right, but we know what's going on, and we know Yahweh Shemel Shai. These people, they don't know Yahweh Shemel Shai, man. You don't know. You want the truth? You can't handle the truth.
This is Psalms chapter 34, verse 7. The angel of Yahweh encampeth round about them that fear him.
Encampeth round about them that fear him. Alright? Yeah, if you fear Yahweh Shemel Shai, you're going to be keeping his ways to the best of your ability. Kiss the Son lest he be angry. You got to be doing the things that are pleasing to Yahweh Shemel Shai so that you have help in that time, man. Alright? So that the Lord will send the angels to succor you, man, to help you. Alright, go ahead.
And delivereth them.
And delivereth them. Doesn't it say in the scripture that the Lord is going to deliver you out of all temptations? Right now, you know, we're building our faith by abstaining and resisting from the flesh and temptation, alright, and things the like. That's the main thing that we're supposed to be doing right now, is focusing on ourselves. Getting ourselves together, man. All right, building our faith, building brothers' faith around us. That's the main thing we got to be doing, is adhering to the scriptures, man. Okay, to build your faith. That's what we supposed. Don't worry about other people, man. All you're supposed to be doing is your job. When you come out here on the highways and byways, you're doing that for your benefit, man, and for the benefit of the elect. And the elect, they're gonna hear anyways. It's not your job to go out and try and gain followers, man. Yahweh Shemel Shai is going to call his followers regardless. So really what you should be focusing on is you. Alright? Getting yourself right. Getting yourself right and staying that way. Alright? To as best you can. Alright? So that you have the best chance for Yahweh Shemel Shai to deal with you, man. You know? And if you're doing the will of Yahweh Shemel Shai, then the Lord is dealing with you, because he said he would. Alright, he said he would. You got it. Go ahead.
This is Job chapter 5, verse 19. He shall deliver thee in 6 troubles. Yeah, in 7 there shall no evil touch thee. In famine he shall redeem thee from death, and in war from the power of the sword. Thou shalt be hid from the scourge of the tongue, neither shalt thou be afraid of destruction when it cometh. At destruction and famine thou shalt laugh, neither shalt thou be afraid of the beasts of the earth, for thou shalt be in league with the stones of the field, and the beasts of the field shall be at peace with thee.
So you really don't have anything to worry about, man. You just gotta believe in Yahweh Shemel Shai, and that's it. You got these other camps that are prepping, all right, that are they don't have faith, and they don't believe that the Lord is actually going to intervene and do miracles, man. But see, we are the brothers that truly believe in Great Millstone and following after the doctrine of Yahweh Shemel Shai. All right, we believe in these scriptures to the core of our being, man. We're not prepping. We're not storing up food and water. We are relying solely on Yahweh Shemel Shai in that time, man. And we know that the Lord will deliver us if we do what's right. Yahweh Shemel Shai controls everything. He set everything up from the beginning. It's nothing for the Lord to hide you, to deliver you, to keep you safe, man.
Really, you already did it.
Yeah, I mean it's set up from the beginning. Yeah. But I'm just saying.
Just for you, if you want to believe it.
Yeah, you gotta believe it. But if you don't believe it, you weren't meant to believe it. See how that works? Yeah.
There's Isaiah 33:6. And wisdom and knowledge shall be the stability of thy time.
Yeah, knowledge, how about you now? You got nothing to worry about, man. You got nothing to worry about. The power of the heavens and the earth is on your side, man. He gave you his names. He gave you the spirit to do his will. So he's not going to forsake you. Yahweh Shem Yahushai cannot lie. Alright? If you're doing the will of Yahweh Shem Yahushai, you're not going to be forsaken, man. Alright? That's in the scriptures. And King David said, I was young and became old, and all my days never have I seen men of the Lord forsaken, man. Alright, go ahead.
And strength of salvation. The fear of the Lord Yahweh is his treasure.
The fear of Yahweh Shem Yahushai is your treasure. Alright? You know, because when you fear the Lord, you want to be doing things to get on his good side. Alright? So that's the things that we're doing. You know, you don't worry about what these people are doing. Alright? If they don't know Yahweh Shem Yahushai, they're not right, man. They're bugged out. You ain't got nothing to do with them either way. Alright? Go ahead, go. Got more? No. Start at the top again.
There's Sirach 10:1. A wise judge will instruct his people, and the government of a prudent man is well ordered.
But isn't that what we're doing out here? We're instructing our people. That's what a wise judge does. You know, you get in, you go to a camp, you get into a camp. What are you gonna have? You're gonna have leaders that are gonna be instructing you. You have apostles and elders that are gonna be instructing you. Okay, a wise judge will instruct his people on what to do. Okay, how to be, how to think, how to act. What's up? Cold scripture. You got cold scripture? Hey, so that's what that's what we are training to be, is wise judges, man. Okay? What do you got? Go ahead. You finish? Nah, he ain't nowhere near from me. Go ahead.
As the judge of the people is himself, so are his officers.
Yeah, that's the scripture. That a good tree cannot bear evil fruit, and an evil tree cannot bear good fruit. Because as the judge is himself, hey, so are the people that surround him.
And you just brought out all these politicians, all these RS are a bunch of homosexuals, man. So that filtered down all the way into the cracks and crevices of the society.
Yep.
Now you see it being sprung forth like a wicked tree, man.
Yep, that wicked root. That's you Edomites. You're that wicked root, man. All right, you spring forth nothing but weeds, man. Ain't nothing good. Hey, but that's why it tells you to examine yourself, to be sure that you're in the faith, to be sure that you are conducting yourself righteously, because you want to be a righteous man yourself, so that you will emanate that righteous energy, man. And that's what's going to happen. Yahweh Shem Yahushai is going to sup with you, and you are naturally going to be emanating that righteous vibration, right? That's why I was saying earlier, you got to be focusing on yourself. All right? By you teaching yourself, you watering yourself, you're watering others around you. All right? You are a living example. You are a light in a dark world. You got to become that light, man. All right, you got to cast off the works of darkness. You got to forsake wickedness, man. You got to forsake this world and the ideologies and the way that these people think. You got to forsake all that. Become a new creature, and then that way those around you will catch on to that example. They'll catch on to that spirit, and they'll start to change, and they'll start to turn, man.
Even in our daily walks, how many people oftentimes come up to us and say like, oh, you carry yourself in such a integral manner, or you're different than all these other people. You know, you have a lot of class. I like the way you carry yourself, because we don't carry ourselves the way that this world carries themselves, man. We're on a higher plane, man. We're on a spiritual plane, man. These people are on a carnal plane. That's why they killing each other over gorilla meat, man. In the form of Popeyes Chicken sandwich, you know?
Getting stabbed up in Popeyes Chicken.
Beat up.
You don't, hey look, if you work at Popeyes Chicken and you know you ain't got no more chicken sandwiches left,
Don't go to work.
take your ass to the back and leave out the back exit. Go home. Cause you might get a flying fist right at your goddamn face.
Having brawls and shit, mosh pits inside the fucking the Popeyes and shit.
You got a whole place packed in Popeyes Chicken. You see somebody at the counter out of nowhere.
Hey, they ain't got no more chicken sandwiches left.
Motherfucker, what? Grabs a chair, throws it through the window. Hey, but that's hey look, if these people are going crazy right now over that, how's it gonna be when they go to Popeyes and there ain't no chicken at all left? Or they go to Popeyes and Popeyes is closed. Ain't shit Popeyes. These people are insane. Motherfucker will stab you over a chicken sandwich. Imagine what this motherfucker will do if he got no food to eat. He's gonna be looking at you like a chicken sandwich.
You even got the people ordering Grubhub, giving the Popeyes chicken sandwich. They go up to the house and shit, he's already eating the shit.
Oh man, that's fucked up, bro. Hey, the perverse spirit has been mingled in Bell. These people are they're fucking crazy, man. It's been mingled in Egypt. These people are bug outs. That's why we don't associate ourselves with this world, man. That's why we are, hey, you look it up in the dictionary, recluse. That's what we are. We are reclusive. We don't deal with you people, man. Alright? Y'all are crazy. You're bugged out. We don't want nothing to do with you. Alright? And that's what you gotta separate yourself from this world, man, because you don't know what somebody's intentions are, man.
Yeah, man, these people are totally dumb, man. Like, even if it's like the image that they want to portray, like this one particular guy that got work or whatever, he wants to portray that whole gangster image, and like, dude, you got on this job because your background check was good, you know? You're not a gangster.
Yeah.
And then he's like talking about all the shit that he did. It's like, why are you snitching on yourself? Who can trust you?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So it's like these people are stupid, man. They live off this culture that Esau designed so it could be a net, so they could be trapped.
Everything's fake, man. You know? All this stuff is it's all bullshit out here, man. You know, these people are all played into all these different categories. There are many different snares and traps for this devil, man. You know, you want to play into that image of being a gangster. What happens to gangsters, man? They get shot. You know.
What happens when they meet the real 10% of the gangsters that actually kill people? That you know what I mean? So it's like, just be real, just be yourself. People don't want to be themselves, man.
Nobody wants to be themselves.
It's like Hollywood just rolled that whole magic wand on this whole earth, man.
Yep.
And everybody thinks that they're an actor in an action movie.
Everybody's in a perverse spirit.
Yeah.
Everybody's in a wicked spirit, man.
There's Micah 2 and 10. Arise ye and depart, for this is not your rest.
Yeah, you got to depart out of that wicked spirit. See, we're trying to be righteous, man. I don't want to be known as a killer. I don't want to be known as a thug, as a criminal. I want to be known as a prophet. How about Shai, as a righteous man? I abstain. Look, you come up to me talking about how you some kind of killer, I'm gonna be like, that's cool, man. I ain't fucking with you. You know, I ain't trying to be around you. I want shit to do with you. You come up to me talking and all that crazy ass slang and shit. You know, I could barely understand your ass. I ain't dealing with you. That's madness, man. Talking about I just got out of prison. Hey, look, man. For all I care, you could have stayed in prison. I don't give a shit about you. I don't want to know. If you glorify prison, your ass should have stayed in prison. Go ahead.
Because it is polluted, it shall destroy you even with a sword destruction.
And look, these people, there's many of these jakes that glorify prison, man. Their minds are polluted and destroyed, and that's what'll happen to you, man. This place will pollute your mind, and it'll blind you. You just be walking around here not knowing what the hell's going on. You be open to any attack. Open to any attack, man. You get blindsided. That's why it's important to walk in the spirit of Yahweh Shema Shai, man. You know, at the core of your being, you gotta be in the spirit. Alright? And if you don't understand what that means, it's because you're not in the spirit. That's the spirit. Yeah, that's the spirit. If you don't know what that means, because you're not in the spirit.
There's Revelation 22:11. He that is unjust, let him be unjust still. And he which is filthy, let him be filthy still.
Yo, I'm not out here to debate with anybody. Alright? I'm out here to do my job and go home. Just like I do for Esau. I do my fucking job and I go home.
They crash on that bed, boy. Yeah.
I'm not out here to debate. I'm not out here to make a name for myself. I'm out here because I want to be saved. That's why I'm out here. I'm out here because I want to please Yahweh Shema Shai. I want to do the things that's commanded me to do. As it tells you in the scriptures, if you love me, keep my commandments. And the Lord said, if you do that, He will manifest Himself to you. Thus, the Holy Spirit, man. Alright? Yahweh Shema Shai will actually manifest it, and you'll feel it. You'll feel it. You know, hey, look, when you feel the presence of the Lord, you know that it's Yahweh Shema Shai. You know it's the presence of the Lord. Alright? Because you just get that confidence, man. You get that faith. You're like, man, the Lord's, hey, man, the Lord's actually dealing with me. The Lord's really dealing with me. That's what you want. That is exactly what you want. You want that feeling that Yahweh Shema Shai is dealing with you, because that's faith, and faith is a gift. Not everybody can receive that. Not everybody can receive that spirit, man. Not everybody can break down these scriptures and see things the way we see things. We have timeless eyes. We have eyes that are older than time itself, man. Given to us through the spirit and power of Yahweh Shema Shai. Alright? We have an unction from the Lord, and we know all things. Alright, go ahead.
And he that is righteous, let him be righteous still.
Yeah, if you're righteous, then be righteous still. Don't go back into the world. Alright? Don't start heading down that broad path. Alright? Don't stop fighting. Alright? You gotta keep on fighting. You gotta keep on keeping on. Like the little engine that could, man. You seen that? You seen Major Payne? He's telling that little boy the story. He's like, this is the little engine that could. Go ahead.
And he that is holy, let him be holy still. And behold, I come quickly, and my reward is with me, to give every man according as his work shall be.
To give every man according as his works. Right? So if you're holy, be holy still. Alright? That's what we're trying to achieve. Alright? We're striving for perfection. We're striving for the master. Alright? You gotta strive lawfully. Okay? You gotta be doing the will of Yahweh Shema Shai. Alright? To the best of your ability. Alright? You want to try and be perfect, man. All right. So you could become whole. So Yahweh Shema Shai can make you whole again, man. And eventually the Lord bless you with a new body. How about that? Give you a whole new body, and you'll be perfect. When you get that spiritual body, you're gonna be perfect, man. You ain't gonna be able to go off. It's gonna be impossible for you to go off, man. You're gonna have the laws written in your heart, man. You're gonna have the will of Yahweh Shema Shai written within you. It's going to be a part of your DNA, man.
Of all his strengths and all his weaknesses. Except for the thirst for righteousness.
The thirst.
All right, go ahead. Go back. This is Sirach 10 and 2. As the judge of the people is himself, so are his officers. And what manner of man the ruler of the city is, such as are all they that dwell therein.
Such as, okay, read that again.
Okay. There's Sirach 10 and 2. As the judge of the people is himself, so are his officers. And what manner of man the ruler of the city is, such are all they that dwell therein.
Such are all they that dwell in there. Look at San Francisco, man. You think the ruler of San Francisco is some kind of a wholesome person? No, that bitch is wicked as hell, man. Yeah, that bitch is wicked as hell. All right, she got no morality. She got no judgment. That's why you didn't have no queens in Israel. Alright? You didn't have no women ruling over people.
People be like, well, Esther was a queen, but she won that beauty pageant in
a heathen. This is not a heathen.
And that was it. She went to the heathen though.
Yeah, that's why she was a queen. She was a heathen. Yeah, Israel didn't have no queen. You know? Israelite King had many wives. And he didn't listen to not a damn one. Alright?
I can't say that. Sorry.
Well, I mean a good, a righteous king ain't gonna have no woman up in his ear telling him you should do. That's that Jezebel's. You try to tell your man, oh, do this and do that. Which that's a spirit that's in the world.
Well, it talks about that in the Ezra. Talk about wine, women.
Yeah. And that's a spirit that's in the world. I was watching a TV show, and there was a episode. It was a TV show about a lawyer, and there's an episode where this guy gets caught, or he's getting investigated for embezzling over $1 million. And the whole time, it's his woman in his ear. Oh, he didn't steal that money. He worked hard for that money, didn't you? Right? Oh, you're not gonna take that deal. Nah, come, we're gonna find it. Like his woman was just grabbing him by the ear, taking him around. He would have never stole that money in the first place if it wasn't for his woman influencing him. You worked hard for that. You're a man, right? You're a man, right?
Would he kill everything? Oh, I talked about that in Ezra. Yeah.
To bring it all back to his woman.
Yeah, to bring it all back to
bring all the riches back to you. Here you are, my love. I bestow upon you all of these gifts. My love for thee is greater than the stars in the heavens. All that romantic shit. Anything that comes from Rome.
Roman bloodsucker or something.
Romantic. Yeah, a hopeless romantic. You're a hopeless romantic. That means you're a woman that just sucks the blood out of any suck-ass dude.
And that's what they do. When you being romantic, you're pretty much sucking the blood out that, the spirit out that.
Yeah, because you're giving all of his energy to. Here it is, this guy. He's spending so much goddamn time with his woman, he loses all of his friends. matters to him is his woman and his job. Because he needs to keep his job so he can keep his woman. He walks around holding his woman's hand with his head down because he don't want to look up because there might be some other woman in front of him. And if he looks up, you know he's going to get an earful. I saw you looking at that bitch. You want to frick her, don't you?
Hey, even though it's like kind of homosexual, remember Key and Peele's little skit?
I won't talk about
Yeah,
whatever it is, don't talk about it.
I got that Esdras about
Go ahead, Doc.
There's 1 Esdras 4 and 13. Then the third, who had spoken of woman and of the truth, began to speak. O ye men, it is not the great king, nor the multitude of men.
Start up. Go into like the whole, the whole shaboodle.
There's 1 Esdras 3 and 10. The first row, wine is the strongest.
All the way from the top? All the way. You got to give context.
All right. There's 1 Esdras
Hey, we're out here.
1 Esdras 3 and 1. Now when Darius reigned, he made a great feast unto all his subjects.
Now Darius was a Mede I think Xerxes first. Darius.
Well, I thought his dad was Darius too.
I don't think so. Because I know there's Darius. Was Cyrus a Mede? You know? I know there was Darius, there was Cyrus. No, Cyrus was a Persian.
Maybe he was Darius the second.
Darius is a Mede though.
Darius is a Mede though. King of the Persians, but Darius is a Mede. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, go ahead.
There's 1 Esdras 3 and 1. Now when Darius reigned, he made a great feast unto all his subjects, and unto all his household, and unto all the princes of Media and Persia, and to all the governors and captains and lieutenants that were under him, from India unto Ethiopia, of 127 provinces. And when they had eaten and drunken, and being satisfied were gone home, then Darius the king went into his bedchamber and slept, and soon after awaked. Then 3 young men that were of the guard that kept the king's body spake one to another, let every one of us speak a sentence. He that shall overcome, and whose sentence shall seem wiser than the others, unto him shall the king Darius give great gifts, and great things in token of victory, as to be clothed in
Alright, so they were having a wise off. They're having a compliment. He was a Mede, right? So they're having a wise off, man. So they're they're having everybody speak words of wisdom, and whoever says the wisest words is gonna obtain some glory for it. All right, go ahead.
As to be clothed in purple, to drink in gold, and to sleep upon gold, and a chariot with bridles of gold, and an head tire of fine linen, and a chain about his neck. And he shall sit next to Darius because of his wisdom.
Hey, look, he said, you say something wiser than everybody else, it'll make you fall. Alright? You're going to be balling out of control. And my wenches are going to sing songs for you. You know, they're going to sing songs about your wisdom. Alright? You're going to have the fattest chain in all the land. Alright, go ahead.
And shall be called Darius his cousin. And then everyone wrote his sentence, sealed it, and laid it under King Darius his pillow, and said that when the king is risen, some will give him the writings, and of whose side the king and the 3 princes of Persia shall judge, that his sentence is the wisest. To him shall the victory be given, as was appointed. The first wrote, wine is the strongest. The second wrote, the king is the strongest. The third wrote, women are the strongest. But above all things, truth beareth away the victory. Now when the king was risen up, they took their writings and delivered them unto him, and so he read them. And sending forth, he called all the princes of Persia and Media, and the governors, and the captains, and the lieutenants, and the chief officers, and sat him down in the royal seat of judgment. And the writings were read before them. And he said, call the young men, and they shall declare their own sentences. So they were called and came in.
Now we're going to get into the meat of the sentence. So you had women, you had wine, you had the king, and you had truth. These were the four sentences. Now he said we're gonna call in those that declared those sentences, and they're gonna break it down why they chose that as the strongest. All right, go ahead.
And he said unto them, declare unto us your mind concerning the writings. Then began the first who had spoken of the strength of wine. And he said thus, O ye men, how exceeding strong is wine! It causeth all men to err that drink it. It maketh the mind of the king and of the fatherless child to be all one. Of the bondman,
all one, meaning all stupid, right? I mean, everybody gets drunk and you're all equally fucking retarded at that point. All right. That's why it tells you in the scriptures not to be given over to wine. All right. Now, if you could, these things that's written in the scriptures are supposed to tell you. See, this breaks down why you shouldn't be drinking like that, right? Because it tells you wine is strong. That's why you got so many people that are alcoholics. They take a drink, and then they need another drink, and another drink, and another drink, because that alcohol influences the alcohol, man. By the time, before you know it, this fool's all jacked up, laying in the middle of the road. All right. That's why the scriptures tell you not to be given over to wine, right? Or any mind-altering substance at that. So, if you're going to do something, let your moderation be seen, all right? Let it be seen, let it be known. That, look, all right, I drank 2 glasses of wine, whatever, that's it. You got to set a limit for yourself. You can't, if you're going to drink, you can't go into the drink without a plan, right? Without a cutoff point, like, all right, I'm gonna have this many drinks and then that's it. No matter what, I gotta stop there. And if you can't control that, if you can't control yourself, then you don't need to be drinking. All right, go ahead.
Of the bondman and of the freeman, of the poor man and of the rich, it turneth also every thought into jollity and mirth. So that a man remembereth neither sorrow nor debt, and it maketh every heart rich, so that a man remembereth neither king nor governor, and it maketh to speak all things by talents. And when they are in their cups, they forget their love, both to friends and brethren, and a little after draw out swords.
A little after draw out swords. All that, you sticking around too damn long, getting all faded and shit. Before you know it, somebody says something. What did you just say? Fists are flying, No, motherfucker, that was you that did that. All of a sudden, all these emotions are coming out. You got this person over there crying. You're just like, man, what's wrong with this guy? All right. Hey, but that's the wine or the drink is called spirits. They put spirits on you. All right, go ahead.
But when they are from the wine, they remember not what they have done. O ye men, is not wine the strongest that enforceth to do thus? And when he had so spoken, he held his peace. Then the second that had spoken of the strength of the king.
Hey, so wine is strong, it's powerful. All right, you got people that have lost everything to alcohol, man. Go ahead.
Then the second that had spoken of the strength of the king began to say, O ye men, do not men excel in strength that bear rule over sea and land and all things in them? But yet the king is more mighty, for he is Lord of all these things, and hath dominion over them.
Yeah, because the king had power to do what he. All right, wait. I decree that you build me a statue in my likeness, and I want it big so that everybody in the city may see it. And anybody that does not bow down to my statue, off with his head. The king had the power to do that, man. All right, go ahead.
And whatsoever he commanded them, they do. If he bid them make war, the one against the other, they do it.
If they aim. Hey, look, you got two kings. They're sitting at the table, drinking wine, talking to each other. This plot of land over here, I want that. No, you can't have it, sir. Fine. We shall make war over it.
Oh, like the movie Troy?
Yeah.
The Agamemnon? Not Herod, but Hector?
Or even
Hector's family?
You know what a better example of this madness is your favorite movie, 300.
Yeah.
An offering of earth and water is all we request as a pledge of allegiance, that we should not come and destroy you. You know, and that's how strong. Hey, the two kings, they sit down, they have themselves a civilized dinner. They're over here eating turkey leg, eating grape, having some woman feed them grapes. Oh, delightful! I love what you've done with the place. You know, then they send thousands to their doom. You know, over damn near nothing. All right, go ahead. Huh?
I was gonna say the same thing happening today. Sending thousands to the doom, killing millions.
Yeah. Over nothing. We want that oil, y'all. No. In fact, Esau will set up ISIS in order to say, look, we have to go over there now. It's terrible. Let's stop it. And next thing you know, Esau's in there with tanks, running over people's fucking houses and shit. For what? To secure land that's rich in oil, or rich in whatever resource they're trying to gain. You know? Sometimes it's just over territory because they have like the access pipeline that runs to Syria. That's why they wanted to take control of Syria, because they don't want Russia to have control of that oil pipeline. Because Russia wants that oil. So you got Russia and America, two kings that are fighting. You know? Alright, go ahead.
If he send them out against the enemies, they go and break down mountains, walls, and towers. They slay and are slain, and transgress not the king's commandment. If they get the victory, they bring all to the king, as well the spoil as all things else. Likewise, for those that are no soldiers, and have not to do with wars, but use husbandry, when they have reaped again that which they had sown, they bring it to the king, and compel one another to pay tribute unto the king. And yet he is but one man. If he command to kill, they kill. If he command to spare, they spare. If he command to smite, they smite. If he command to make desolate, they make desolate. If he command to build, they build. If he command to cut down, they cut down. If he command to plant, they plant. So all his people and his armies obey him. Furthermore, he lieth down, he eateth and drinketh, and taketh his rest. And these keep watch round about him, neither may any one depart and do his own business, neither disobey they him in anything.
Yeah, what do you think would happen if you're the captain of the guard and somebody was able to slip through on your watch? your ass was through. King would have you hung. He set up a new captain of the guard, and that captain of the guard, he's gonna be like, oh, I don't want that shit to happen to me. So I'm gonna take my eyes open. Okay, go ahead.
O ye men, how should not the king be mightiest, when in such sort he is obeyed? And he held his tongue. Then the third, who had spoken of women.
Now we're gonna really get into some stuff. It's about to tell you the woman's influence. You got the king over here making war and all this stuff. He said there's a saying, it's like behind every angry man there's a woman, you know. Go ahead.
Then the third, who had spoken of women and of the truth, this was Zerubbabel, began to speak. O ye men,
Zerubbabel.
Okay. O ye men, it is not the great king, nor the multitude of men, neither is it wine that excelleth. Who is it then that ruleth them, or hath the lordship over them? Are they not women? Women have borne the king and all the people that bear rule by sea and land. Even of them came they, and they nourished them up that planted the vineyards from whence the wine cometh. These also make garments for men. These bring glory unto men, and without women cannot men be. Yea, and if men have gathered together gold and silver or any other goodly thing, do they not love a woman which is comely in favor and beauty?
Hey, what do they say about marriage to a woman? You gotta get her a big ass diamond. You know, a woman always expects gifts. She expects you to take her out and pay for everything. You know, oh, it's my birthday. What are you gonna give me? Oh, it's this. What are you gonna give me? It's our anniversary. What are you gonna give me? You know. A woman loves handouts. Alright, go ahead.
And letting all those things go, do they not gape? And even with open mouth fix their eyes fast on her? And have not all men more desire unto her than unto silver or gold or any goodly thing whatsoever?
Yeah, that's why you'll have some dude on social media doing some incredible things. Alright? Maybe this guy, I don't know, he's the world's fastest mountain climber. You know, he skydives with no parachute. He does crazy things. It's just like, it's remarkable. It's like, how does he do that? And then you have a woman that just takes pictures of her ass, and she will have way more followers than that guy. Alright?
A man leaveth his own father that brought him up, and his own country, and cleaveth unto his wife. He sticketh not to spend his life with his wife, and remembereth neither father, nor mother, nor country. By this also ye must know that women have dominion over you. Do ye not labor and toil, and give and bring all to the woman?
That's a harsh reality. It's rough. It ain't gonna be like that in the kingdom. That's not a righteous spirit, man. It tells you in the scriptures that a woman is meant to be in subjection to a man. Alright? That's not a right spirit, man. That's customs of the heathen. That's Queen of Heaven worship, man. Alright? But this society promotes that. This society took that and inflated it well beyond its means. That's why the scriptures have said, I tell you of a new thing, a woman shall compass about a man. Alright? That's why you got all this. I watched I think it was Apostle McCall's video. He was talking about how he went to go see the newest Terminator movie that came out. He was like, spoiler alert, it sucks, it's garbage. Don't go watch it, save your money. It's just that Queen of Heaven bullshit. It ain't nothing but putting the pussy on a pedestal. That's all it is. All it is just trying to make the woman the lead role. The woman's the tough guy in the movie. Fuck that.
Woman's telling the Terminator.
Yeah, a woman telling the Terminator, come with me if you want to live. Fuck that. But that's what you get in this society. These pompous ass women walking around like they own some shit. That ain't gonna be that spirit.